You want to make, is Pure the one early picking? Make him uncomfortable in some way. If there's a way you can ban or pick your heroes to make his early picks not work, and maybe there's not a way to do that, and that's when teams get really strong like Miles. And so I think CY is capable of doing that. I think that's something we've done in the past, and I think, that is something they definitely want to look towards against Tundra.
All right. Well, it's going to be interesting then because, I agree with both of what you're saying. I'm just curious if that is a CY personality trait or not. I know he's very hardworking. Na'Vi on the rise here on the side of Tundra. Yeah, it's his bounce back. A lot to prove for themselves after not getting that result in the previous tournament. But I don't know, where else can we find something new? We know that it comes through 33 with having seen that Brewmaster, and then the supports are just on there very stable, and I'm not flaming it by any means. It's getting wins, right? People love winning more than playing new heroes, but it's like this Hoodwink, and whether it's the Shadow Demon or the Jakiro coming out from Whitemon, it's like just extremely stable. Can you make the supports uncomfortable, and is that a different way that you could have an idea for drafting?
I think we just spoke about the last series, how we spoke about you have to adapt to mouse, or you have to kind of pick your own draft and play really well as well. I think it's a little bit the same here. I think Na'Vi needs to also focus on getting their own solid draft for themselves that scales. Because I think, like what Quinn started out by saying with Na'Vi is that there's a good chance that they're going to get outscaled and outfarmed in this game against Tundra, right? They're going to be the map is going to be hard to play for them, and then eventually they're gonna get out team for or outfarmed somehow. And I think that's also a key factor in beating Tundra is that you need to be able to continuously scale into the game and not worry about going late game. Because if you are on the timer against Tundra, it's very hard to play.
That's where when you look at Na'Vi, right? When you think about PMA, he's such a traditional offlaner, Centaur, Mars, Tidehunter. And then when we reference Pure's heroes, right? The Ursa, the Abaddon. If those two are in the pool, and then you see Ursa or Abba versus Tanky Boy offlane, Tundra are already very happy, right? So that's where I think, again, when we talk about prep, it's we know PMA is going to be a specific type of hero, so protect him. Don't force your offlane to be at a sacrifice because you just didn't ban out the correct hero. And then suddenly, like Niku's trying to pick up a quirkier mid lane and BZM's got a casual invoker to beat him. So again, it's, PMA, very traditional, but traditional offlaners often get countered by a lot of the current meta heroes. So I'm actually just looking at PMA really. Like, can he just get himself into the draft and not feel like he's already playing from behind?
So by that logic, you're kind of either shifting PMA onto a different type of hero and playing against the Ursas and the Abaddons, or you're actually actively banning those out.
Yeah, I can see like an early Ursa ban into Centaur pick in the first phase, and then in the second phase, if they don't pick ban Abba, you can then like think about it then. But I respect teams who ban Ursa in the first phase against Tundra, because I'd rather ban out one hero of Pure than try to ban out 33. Because I think 33's shown us that he can play more heroes, but they haven't tried drafting them in previous tournaments, but now they're doing it. So just banning 33 isn't an option based on his kind of reveal of the Brewmaster, right? So I think Ursa first phase ban is a good way to set up people for success.
Yeah, I think there's some degree of volatility potentially in the mid lane. I think both BZM and Niku to me are very hot and cold players. I think BZM has shown a lot of great games. He's shown his